So have your knees bent, push down through your heels, and just lift your hips up just a few inches up. Hold here. Push down through your heels, relax your shoulders. And then release, bring it back down. Do it again. Push down through your heels, lift your hips up. Breathing through your nose. Deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And then release, bring your hips back down. Good. Now bend your right knee, keep your right knee bent and pull your right knee towards yourself. So you're gonna take your hands underneath. So take your hands underneath your leg. There you go. And lengthen, straighten and bend that right knee. The left and the right. Good. Straighten and bend. Good. 4, 5. Keep going. We're going to do 10. So 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now extend that leg straight up. Flex your foot so your toes point towards the space above your head. And just pull gently here. And then keep that pull and push down through that left foot and lift your hips up a little bit. So it's going to play with your balance here. Test your balance. Pushing up through your hips. And maybe you don't even like lift that much off the floor. You just kind of insinuate that you're about to. So you engage that left leg. Good. And then release. Let your back come back to the floor. Release that leg and straighten it out. Let it go. And you have both legs straight out. Give yourself some reprieve here. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Good. Now we're going to do the other side. Bend your right knee, interlace your fingers behind your left foot and pull that knee in. And we're going to extend and bend that left leg. 2, 3, 4. Good. Extend and bend. 7, 8. And imagine just kind of nurturing this knee as you do it. Last one. And then hold here. Extend that leg straight up. So pulling gently on the back of your leg. Push down through the left foot and lift your hips up. Good. And release your back to the floor. Bring that leg down. Good. And release the leg out. So you can let both legs go out. Good. And then we're gonna roll back to it, propping yourself up on your forearm and turn to the side. So you can actually, if you want to bring the camera to your side, we're gonna come up to your side. So prop yourself up on your elbows. And maybe you could bring the camera toward, oh yeah, oh, perfect. Okay, so you just, perfect, all right. So you're gonna keep your knees bent. So bend your knees, bring your feet together, and you're gonna keep your feet, like the insides of your feet touching, and open and close your knees. So you kind of keep your ankles touching. Yep, there you go, open and close. There you go, drawing that right knee back, and then forward. 2, 3, yep. 4, trying to get that knee as perpendicular to the floor as you can. Engage your core a little bit so you almost use your core muscles to hold yourself up with control. 5 more here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now come on to your belly. Here, come on to your belly. And prop yourself up on your forearms so that you can feel it in your back here. Give yourself a little bit of a back bend. Good. And then we're going to bend your left knee Actually, bring your upper body down so that you can rest your chin like on your hands so that you're pretty supported here on your upper body. So bend that right knee, lifting that foot up towards the ceiling. So keep the left leg out straight. And then bend that right knee, you got it. And then lift and lower your knee off the floor. So you're gonna tap the floor and then lift it up. Good, 2, keep going, 3, 4. So you're gonna use your glutes. Yep, 6, 7, 8. Lift and lower, 9, 10. Good, and then relax that foot, let it go. Wiggle your hips a little left and right. Tuck your right toes, bend your left knee, and lift and lower that left leg. So lift that left leg up. Good. 3. Not punching, but sort of elevating your foot towards the ceiling. 10. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and release. Now roll back over to your side, but this time on your left side. So propping yourself up on your left arm. Bend your knees, feet, the insides of your feet touching. Yeah, he's right on the couch. Yeah, there he is. Good. So go ahead and bend your knees, bring your feet, the insides of your feet together. And we're gonna open and close here. So draw your knees open and close. And you'll kind of feel your hip stretching a little bit here. 6. Good, 10 more here. 2, 3, 4. 8, good, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, and then come to lay on your back. Actually, you can sit up. We'll do this one first. Come to sit up and place the block underneath your right thigh, so underneath that right leg. You can use your roller too. If you want, yeah, you can use the roller too, yeah. Good. Pushing your fingertips into the floor, engage your right leg, so flex your foot. Good, hold here. And relax, let the heel come back down, give it a little bit of a wiggle. Good. And then we'll do it again. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, yep, exactly. And then flex the leg again, so toes point up, leg lifts up off the floor. Engage your quad muscle here so the knee draws up towards your hip. Breathing in through your nose. Slow exhale, relax the tops of your shoulders. Good, and then release. Shake the leg, slide the block over to the other side or the roller to the other, underneath your other leg. Your right leg can kind of chill on the floor. Good, and then engage that left leg, flexing the foot, flexing the leg. Very good, and then relax. Let that leg, the heel come down to the floor. Give it a little wiggle. Good, and then again, engage that leg. Flex the toes, point your toes up towards the ceiling and actually a little bit towards your face. So engage, there you go, the quad muscle. Good. And then release. All right, slide the block or the roller to the side. Good. And bring the bottoms of your feet together. Let's do a little here. Lift and lower your knees. So kind of flutter your knees out. You can put your hands here too. That's fine. Good, and then come back to your legs being still. Squeeze your feet towards each other. Squeeze your feet, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then release, like relax your knees. Good, and then again, push your feet together. Knees pointed out. Good, and then relax. Let it go. All right, now you can let your legs be out straight or crisscross them if that feels more comfortable, but probably let them out is fine. Good. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. We're gonna do a little upper body stuff now. All right, so roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Again, lift up and drop them away from your ears, back behind. Good, again like that. Inhale and exhale. Good. Keep your left hand on the floor. Reach your right arm up and reach it over. But as you reach it over, still reach it back. So you're still opening up in your shoulder here. Good, and release. Right hand down, left hand comes up. Reaching over. Reaching that arm back. Good, and swing it back down. Now sweep that left hand behind you. Take your right hand onto your knee. Lengthen through your spine. So right hand can go on your left knee or like your left leg. Yeah, there you go. And twist. Looking over the left side. Good. And really switch sides. Left hand onto your knee, right hand behind. Looking over to the right side. Good. And bring it back to the center. Walk your hands forward. So lean forward. Good. You can hold on to your legs. Let your head relax down. Good, and walk your hands back. Good, roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Keep, your hands can just rest on the floor. Drop your chin towards your chest. And draw your chin towards that left side, rocking your head towards the left side. And then go back to center, rocking your head towards the right side. For switching sides, left and right. Bringing eventually your ear comes towards that left shoulder and then draws a circle along your chin along your chest with your chin over to the left side. Good. We're opposite. Good. And release, come back to the center. Drop your chin or push your chin in towards your neck sort of. So lift your gaze. Chin parallel to the floor, and then push back, and then drop back. Dropping your head all the way back. Good, come back to center, and then push back like your chin draws back, drop it back. Good, and then hold there and just kind of move your head a little left and right here with your head tilted back. And find at what points, maybe there's a little point here where you could feel a little more tension. You could stay an extra moment, an extra few breaths. Good. And then come back to the center. Good. Reach your right arm across, intersect, pull with your left. So you're going to reach that right arm across your chest. So reach it all the way towards the other room. And then intersect here, pulling your shoulder. Good. Lifting up. Good. And then release. Open your arms out wide. Circles here, so make arm circles here. 8, 9, 10. Good. And then sweep your left arm across, intersect, and pull with your right arm. So here, that's even harder. Left arm, just left arm across. Good. And then pull. Yeah, there you go. With your right. Good, and then reach your arms out. This time, make arm circles going forward. So before we did that, yeah, there you go. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now reach your arms up. Interlace your fingers above your head. So open those arms all the way up. Good. Reach up and over towards the right side. Looking up underneath here. Good. Come back to the center. Reach up and then over to the other side. Good. And release. Bring your arms back down. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to come on to a tabletop position. So planting your hands underneath your shoulders. Good. And make circles with your hips here. Good. And then reverse direction. Good. And come back to the center. We're going to round your spine, tuck your chin towards your chest, round your spine, push your back up towards the ceiling, exhale. Then inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, expand. Good. Exhale, contract. 2 more rounds. And then release, come back to the center. Lift your right leg up. So lift your right leg up, but keep it bent. And try to keep your back as straight as you can. So it's going to want to open up, but just try to keep your, good. How is your left knee here? All right. So we're going to keep that right knee bent and pulse that right foot up towards the ceiling. So pulse, pulse, squeeze your glutes, pulse, pulse. Pulsing that right leg up towards the ceiling. 8, 9, 10, good, and release, bring it back down. Good. Tuck your toes, a little downward facing dog, releasing those legs, maybe kind of stretch your legs out a little bit here. So you can tuck your toes and push your hips up and separate your feet enough so it feels supportive here. Good. Good. And then bring it back down. Knees down to the floor. All right, stretch your wrists, bring your right hand closer to your knee and pull the top of your hand onto the floor. Yeah, there you go. Good, other side. Left hand. Good, and then bring it back. Spin your fingertips to point toward the outer edges of the mat and rock a little side to side. Good. And then release. And you can take a breather on these wrists by making fists with your hands. So you can make fists with your hands and use your fists to support yourself. So you can just kind of do that for a moment here. Take a breath in. And exhale it out. Good. All right. Palms back down on the mat, fingertips pointing towards the top of the mat. Bend your left knee and lift your left knee up, left leg up, and you're going to pulse your left foot towards the ceiling. So pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then release. All right. Tuck your toes. You can do one more downward facing dog here. So tuck your toes, push your hips up towards the ceiling. Good. Bend your knees a little bit so you bring your belly towards your thighs. So you really create that triangular shape. Good. Good. And then walking your feet to your hands, hands to your feet, hang forward. And then release your fingers as you can, slow as you can, uncurl your spine. Coming up to a standing position. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Bring your hands to your lower back. Baby back bend here. Good. And then release your hands by your side. Okay. Take a breath in and let it go out. Again, deep breath in and exhale it out. Good. All right, step your left foot forward, right foot back. Good. Push down through your back foot. Hips squared off to the front of the mat. Bring your hands palms to heart centered. And then reach those arms up. You can cross your thumbs to keep that grip tight on your palms. Bending that left knee. Look up towards your thumbs, reaching the arms up. Push down through that back leg, keep that front knee bent. And then release your arms, take your hands behind your back. So interlace your fingers behind your back. Draw your arms down, so open your heart, pull your shoulders back. Inhale, heart opens, and then exhale, come forward a bit. So you don't want to keep your head above your heart, but bring your upper body slightly down. There you go. Good. And release. Come back to the center. Reach those arms up and open your arms out wide. Bend your left knee, looking past warrior two. Bend your left knee, gazing past your left fingertips. So your hands can be floating right above your feet. So bring that left hand right above your left foot, right hand above your right foot, and then, wait a second. Here you go. Yeah, reach your arms out wide. So right hand reaches back towards the kitchen. Left hand, yeah, there you go. Oh, sorry, that was my bad. Reverse warrior. Bring your right hand to your right thigh. Left arm reaches up and back. So palm faces towards that back wall. Deep breaths as you can in this position. 2 more here. Good, and release. Bring your arms down. Bend your left arm. Let your palm be open. Reach your right arm up towards the ceiling and reach it towards the center. Good, reaching it even so that, like, imagine that light is coming out of your right palm and it's eventually shining over your left foot. Good, and yep, left knee still bent. Good, so you get into that hip, your hip there, push down through your feet so your legs are engaged. And then release, come back out. Straighten your front foot, bring both feet together, release your hands by your side. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Palms come together, baby back bend here, and exhale, hands at heart center. All right, we're gonna do the other side. Bring your left foot forward, right foot back into a warrior one position here. So right knee bends, left leg is active. Right knee forward, left, yeah, I'm kind of switching back and forth from doing the opposite. All right, good. So right knee bends, left leg is straight. Your palms can come together. There you go. Bend that right knee. Good. And then reach your arms up. Palms still touch, thumbs crossed. Reaching those arms as straight as you can get them, yeah. Keep that right knee bent. And then release your hands by your back. Interlace your hands behind your back. Pull your arms down, open your heart, and come forward. Upper body comes down, humble warrior, but keeping your head above your heart. Bringing your upper body down, good. Reaching those arms as far up as you can get them. Good. And then release, come back up. Release your arms, reach your arms out and open. You're gonna float your arms open wide, warrior two position. So separating your feet a little bit more, your back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Bend your right knee. Good. Bending your right knee. Fingertips point over your right toes. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down in this position. Push down through your legs. Draw your knee back. And then reverse warrior. Left hand to your back leg. Right arm comes up. Yep, right knee stays bent. Good. And then release, bring it back out. Bring that right arm down, reach the left arm up. And draw it back, so in space it kind of pushes back. So your right hand can rest on your right leg. Yep, there you go. Good. And your left arm goes up. Yep, look up at it. And then reach it eventually, kind of like drawing a big arc towards the front, towards the TV. Yeah, there you go. So it's like your body becomes like this arch shape too. So you're stretching through that whole left side of your body. Good. And then release. Bring it on back. Shorten the distance between your feet. Bring your feet back together. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. Palms come together. And exhale, hands at heart center. Good. We'll play with a little balance here. Shift your weight to that right leg. Bring your left foot to above your ankle. And you can keep the toes on the ground. Or you can bring it up onto your calf. Good. And then with those feet where they are, just reach the arms up like you're expanding. It's all right. There you go. Good. And then release. Bring your foot back down. Switch sides. Left foot gets the weight, right heel comes up. Good, and bring your palms to your heart. Take a few breaths here. Good. And then reaching your arms up. release. Bring your hands back to your chest. Good. Release them down. And here, stand. You can close your eyes. Just feeling your feet on the floor. The stability of your body in this posture, this mountain pose. And see if you can deepen your breath a little bit more. And exhaling it all out, pushing it out on the exhale, and then allowing yourself to take an even deeper breath in. Good. And then release. All right, we're gonna make our way down to the floor. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.